Hey y'all, this is gonna be a quick video because I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to hear about this shit, and so I thought if they want to hear it, I will do it. And you all voted yes. Literally not a single person voted no. This video is basically just like really small. Some of them are small, some of them are not. And when I say some, it's literally 3 tips that I'm going to speak about to have like a sustainable fashion life without just buying from sustainable places. Because obviously everyone knows you can thrift, you can send secondhand shop, you can give to charity. Like, we already know those things, and I think what I'm gonna say isn't like, wow, I never knew you could do that, but it's gonna be like, this is how I do this, right? So first off, this is probably gonna be the hardest one for most people, because it takes the most time, it takes the most effort, the most resources, but I make my own clothes sometimes. I do. I buy from fabric shops and I make my own clothes. So these trousers I made, and I am selling matching headbands if you guys want some. I only have 3 left. 2 have been bought. If you want them, I'll put a picture. There's a picture on my Instagram of me wearing one. It's really cute. But yeah, I do love making clothes. It does take a lot of time, but like, I think these trousers took 3 days to make altogether, so it's not like taking a week up of your life. But if you have the free time and you have the resources, I think like the fabric for this was like 20 something, and then like my dad just had like one of these lying around, and my dad bought me a sewing machine a long time ago, but it's a mini one, which was literally again like £20, because obviously the more expensive ones are very big and all that. So, you know, it's inexpensive in a way. Not the most inexpensive tip I'm gonna give you, and also not like the least time consuming tip I'm gonna give you, but I do recommend it, even if you're just making headbands like I did. Like, I've wanted a headband forever. I literally have liked like 3 headbands on my Depop for over a year. Like, they're still there, they're still not bought, and I still look at them and want them. And I thought, why don't I just make one? Like, I love the pattern of this fabric so much. So I did it, and I haven't made like anything since in terms of like clothing, just because I've been very sick and haven't had the time. So when I'm like 100% my health is great, it's 100% something I'm gonna do again, and I'm very excited to do it. My second tip is, I don't have it on me, so I will put a picture or a video or something here that shows them from Urban Outfitters that I've wanted for over a year, which is why I enabled myself to buy it. And it was just like pantsuits and like a suit vest. I love it, and the vest fits me. It's like a little bit like it's not super tight, it's a little bit baggy, the top, which I wanted. Trousers on the other hand, I got a small, right? And I'm very tall, so smalls usually fit me perfectly, because my waist is definitely extra small. But if they're low waist, because my hips are quite large compared to my waist, the small will be perfect. It will be low rise and long, right? Like long enough to fit my long ass legs. They 100% sent me the wrong size because it was just so big. I was like, I shop at Urban a lot, I'm white, what do you expect? But never has something from Urban that was a small not fit me that much. I was like, how can I deal with this that I've bought, instead of going back and forth with more plastic and be sustainable about it? Alter your own clothes or get them altered, instead of going back and forth dealing with miscommunication with stores, which happens so often, getting ripped off. Alter it yourself or get it altered. So like, obviously altering it yourself is going to be cheaper, but my mum alters a lot of clothes. If we thrift a lot, so if we find holes in things and it's too late to go and get like a refund or money off or swap it, we just go to someone who alters it. But the trousers, again, the ones that I'm going to show, me and my dad altered them ourselves. I have like a roll of elastic because it was one of the things that I thought I would need for these trousers, which I didn't end up needing. And so it was just been there, I haven't used it once, and I was like, wait, I have elastic, I can make this waist in these trousers elastic. and it looks like scrunched up a little bit, but I don't care. Like it's great to have an elastic pair of trousers, because say I didn't add the elastic to that and I gained weight, say it fit me and I gained weight, I wouldn't be able to fit into those anymore. I want to gain weight, just for those asking why I'm bringing that into the picture, is because I want to gain weight. If I gain weight, I will be able to fit into those trousers no matter how much weight I gain, lose, whatever. Do you know what I mean? We altered it, we put the elastic in perfectly. Honestly, I think it was the best job we did, you know, since starting all these little jobs with our clothes and stuff. And yeah, fits me perfectly. It looks a little scrunchy. I know that it's supposed to be like a flat edge, but once I gain weight and I can wear them low rise, I mean I can wear them low rise, but I'm just not that tall because they were that big. But once I gain that weight, it will start to look more flatter the more I gain weight. And so I think elastic trousers are just the best, just absolutely the best. Or ones with, I always forget what they're called, I just call them strings. Like, they're not strings, but ones with these, especially for someone like me who fluctuates with weight and wants to gain weight, it's very important that that's part of my clothing, like part of my wardrobe. So alter your own clothes. I think I didn't make much sense in that, but hopefully the people will know what I mean. And finally, my third tip, which is one of my faves. Okay, I got these pants from, I don't know why this all involves trousers, but anyways, elastics, incredible, love these pants. Brandy Melville, again, I'm white. Got them, love them. Didn't realise how exhausting it would be to deal with white trousers on this extreme. Like, the amount of marks I have gotten on these trousers is unreal. Like, there's still loads of marks on these, and it doesn't look that bad. However, I dropped a fucking coffee. I literally, when I say dropped, I mean one little tiny drop of coffee got on them, and I wanted to cry. So what I've been doing with clothes like this, I put them in a sink with a little bit of bleach and loads of water, or I put a bit of Vanish on it. Now Vanish didn't really work that much with these. It did a little bit on the coffee stain, but not on the mud stains. But I think that's because they've been there for a longer period of time. But with bleach, that works as well. I have these Brandy Melville like shorts on, and I have a matching top to it, like a little bralette top thing, sports bra kind of thing, which I love. But my mum accidentally put it in the washing with a bunch of red and pink clothes, so it literally came out pink, and I was so upset. Like, my OCD was flaring. And so we just put it in a sink with bleach, and it went right back to the colour that it was. I also tried to do this with a bra that was like this similar colour to these trousers, but like a bit more goldy. My mum again dyed it with a bunch of red stuff by accident, and we put it in bleach and it didn't work. Like, it took the pink out, but for some reason it formed like a circle on the foam, like on both, and then like the lace on the bra didn't turn back from being pink, like it stayed pink. So it was like pink lace, pink straps, and then the foam bit here was like bright gold, and it was just like so I don't recommend doing it with bras. But with simple things like literally just trousers that are literally just a piece of fabric and you know what it's made out of, tiniest bit of bleach, leave it in there for a few hours with the water, it will come out. And instead of throwing it away and rebuying it, because like my parents obviously, when they do stuff like that by accident, they're like, oh, we'll get it, well, I'll get it for you again. I'm like, no, time to be sustainable, Mia. I got in the mindset and I did it several times. So that's how I saved my white trousers. Yeah, I mean, like, I love the idea of sustainability. I just don't live a life where it's like extremely accessible to me in terms of just purely shopping sustainable, which is why I make all the effort to like fix the clothes that I already own, and also why I don't throw away my clothes. All my clothes go straight to charity or secondhand. I have a shit ton of clothes on Depop if you guys want to check that out. They're really cute clothes. They either just don't fit me anymore or they're not my style anymore. Mostly they're not my style anymore. They're still so cute. Like, I do love them. I just know I don't have anything now that, like, my wardrobe's progressed and I don't have anything to wear with them. all amazing condition, so please go check out my Depop. I need to get rid of a shit ton of stuff. I think if I don't sell most of it by like mid next year or early next year, it's just gonna go to charity. But yeah, help a girl out, go check my Depop out. It will be below, my username and everything will be below. But yeah, I think it's very important to live sustainably. I try to do my bit, and as someone who's, you know, not rich and whatever, it's like, what can I do that is accessible to me? Because I know that like having a small sewing machine and getting all these things is time consuming and also involves money, even if it's not a lot of money, and that in itself is not accessible to everyone. But if it is accessible to you, because I feel like my audience is kind of similar to me, where we all kind of have a similar accessibility to things, then go ahead, do that shit. You know, each little bit does something, it helps in a small way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very short tip video. Don't know what that wasn't the right formation of words. Oh, also, by the way, this is Sharon. I love Sharon, and Sharon loves me. And I need to water Sharon because her leaves look rough right now. So I will be watering Sharon now. I love you guys very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Mwah.